Shout out to David the Blitz King. This video is made for your entertainment. Okay, as usual, I'm going to solve 25 minutes of lichess puzzle. So let me start the timer right now. Start. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this is just a simple smarter mate. Queen G1 check, Knight F2 checkmate. Is it? Or what if Queen G1? I was assuming Rook takes, but what if King takes? Is it still a checkmate? King takes, Bishop here. Okay, King takes, Bishop here. Okay, Queen here, King takes, Bishop check. King's back, Knight here, takes. That's all. Feels like losing to me. What about... Huh. So I can discard this because King takes. I don't have a solution. What about getting out of the pin? Oh, yeah. Simply takes the rook, and then the rook is forced to take. Now I can take the queen, because now my king is no longer pinned. So I think that's the solution. Okay, next. A little bit of danger on my f2 pawn. So let's say if I do nothing, he can simply takes with knight, rook takes, and I'm in trouble. And what else? There's one check, two check. Don't think it's that meaningful for now, the check. And what else? What if I cheat? Okay, I cannot go here because the bishop is guarding the square. What about... I have no idea actually. Queen takes rook. Queen takes. I don't think there's any kind of fork because the queen is just too far away. I don't see anything attacking the king, so it could be a defensive puzzle. It's like the king is so well guarded here, and with the rook guarding the back rank too. So what's the idea now? Could the queen be a little bit out of position? Oh! I think it is. Because... okay. I think the queen has to protect this rook. So if we chase the queen away from this rank, the second rank, and we have now occupied this this, and this. Oops, this. D2, C2, and B2. So the last thing to do is to chase the queen away with knight, and then now the queen is unable to protect the rook anymore. So this is the only move because knight here can be taken easily by the bishop. So I think this is the solution. Okay, can I simply take the knight? Okay, next. Okay, this move strikes me immediately. Bishop c5, rook here. It's the only move. One, two, three, four, five. Five black pawns. I have 4 pawns. So if I trade both pieces, I could be losing. What else? I was thinking of bishop c5, rook here. Take the pawn, but still the bishop can take. Uh, 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 mm, mm, mm. Is this the end of it? Or could I milk something more out of this? Mm, if this is an actual game, I would probably thinking of lifting the rook, invading their home like this, and just to gain more positional advantage. Uh, what about could there be something better? Supposed to be because this is a puzzle. Ugh, but I don't see any candidate move right now other than bishop c5. Hmm. Okay, I feel like I'm not going to get this puzzle somehow. And if my bishop move, there's also a rook check. Here, rook check, can hide. Okay, but I can't do that. He has to protect the bishop. But the bishop can just move away actually. Okay, here, check, here, king back, and then bishop takes. Yeah, that would be awful actually. Bishop c5, rook check, goes back, and actually my bishop is just taken for free. Okay, that is not the move. That is not the move. Huh. What about just push the pawn, huh? Push. Here. Push here. This pawn seems to be gone. Oh, I can just support it like this. Okay, push, rook here, rook c2. Both are supporting the pawn, but there's no follow-up after that. I cannot chase the rook away because it's on a light square. And maybe if I move the queen, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even move here because it's guarded by the bishop. Okay. Okay, I have no idea at all. I think this is the only move that I see. Could it be a rook move here? Here, rook d2, or just rook here simply. Huh? Okay. Anyway, I think I will give up on this puzzle and just go with my best intuition. Rook f5, or pawn push. Okay, let's go with pawn push. Okay, rook f5. Okay, it's definitely not this, right? Okay, rook here. Rook takes. Oh. 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 Well then, is it really? I can simply take the pawn. Oh my, I can take the next 12 minutes. This one is one possibility. Yeah, well, that's just it. Takes, we check, the queen can't take, the king has to move, and then... Oh, wait a second. I thought I can take the knight, but I forgot it's protected. What about just bishop takes, forking the rook and the queen? Okay, that's not it. Is the knight away? Knight first. Oh, reading the queen. Let's go. Okay. I think one thing that I need to learn, firstly, is to make sure I prioritize the checking moves. And now let's find out the checking moves. So 1 check, 2 check, 3 check, oops, 3 checks, and at first glance I don't think there's anything meaningful with all the checks. Okay, secondly, the capturing move, bishop takes, queen takes, the only way to recapture, and this check is now open up. Though it's still, the queen is now here at e7, but Okay, let's say this is the case. There are two ways to avoid. Firstly, oh, I think there could be a back rank issue because this rook is guarding this square nicely, especially the square on f7. So if I manage to sneak in here with any of my two pieces here, there is a possibility of checkmate. Now the question is how? Okay, that's the idea. Now let's execute. Let's see if this idea is executable. Okay, firstly, let's capture the bishop, moving the queen away. I think capturing the bishop is important because the bishop is also one of the pieces guarding the d8, the crucial d8 square. So capture the bishop first. Queen takes, check. If queen blocks, queen e6, can I go straight jump into it? But assuming the rook takes, it's checkmate because the queen can goes back. But when I go queen d8, the queen can simply drops back, no? I don't really have to capture the bishop because I can go straight here. The bishop is forced to, either the bishop or the rook is forced to take. Let's say bishop takes and queen takes. Rook has to take. Rook takes, queen has to go back, and then I can take the queen. Now why does it matter whether I take the bishop or not? Oh, it does matter because if I take the bishop first, the queen can takes, and then if my queen goes in, the queen doesn't have to capture my queen. He can simply drops back to e8. Okay, that is the difference maker. So I think this is the solution. Queen d8. Okay, yeah. I've also forgot one last thing, that this is also a checkmate. So if I take with the rook, and this is checkmate. Oh, let's go next. 6 minutes. Okay, now this is, what is this position? Firstly, of course, rook takes this. Okay, let's consider the checking moves. Firstly, definitely queen e2 check, queen e2 check, queen king here, queen g2 check. The only move, king f4. Okay, now the king is at f4, the queen is here. I kind of ran out of checking moves. There's another checking move, which is just the bishop here, which prevents the king from running away altogether. Okay, I think this could be the solution. Bishop h4, rook takes. Now, simply queen g1 checkmate, because this square is also guarded. Okay, so bishop here. This is the only move. The king is really running out of square. Yeah, I think this is the solution. Okay, let's go next. Let's redeem ourselves for the 2 failed puzzles. 4 minutes. But isn't it just either queen here or queen here? Queen here. It's the only move. And checkmate? No? Then what's the difference between queen here and queen here? Oh! My queen is pinned. I'm unable to do any of this. Okay. Hmm. Okay, let's consider the checking move as always. I have 1, 2. So takes. Queen takes, then push. Too slow. What if queen takes? King takes. Push. Bishop takes. Takes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Looks equal to me. Doesn't seem like it's winning. Queen takes. Rook takes. Push. Bishop takes. Takes. Don't even have to. Well, not really. Oh! What if I simply push? No. Queen takes with check. That's a huge issue. 2 minutes. Okay. I'm more inclined to take the queen, and king takes. Queen takes queen, and then what? There's one idea of pushing the pawn and then rook here, but the bishop can always just take my pawn whenever I move it, and thus looks equal. Or dead equal to me. Or is that winning? Or am I wrong? Bishop takes. Rook here. 3 pawns for 3 pawns. Okay, I think I will fail this puzzle again. I have no idea. Okay, I will give up when the timer ends, which is very soon, in 30 seconds. Okay, simply queen takes and then rook takes pawn on h7, winning a pawn. And then I have 2 boss pawn. Possibly, let's try it out. That's not it. Push? Can't be. Right? Okay, what is the solution? What? Oh, wow. Blocking the pin, and then with the threat of a checkmate over here. It's just a mate. Okay, it's something. Because if, let's say, it's not doing anything, it's just a mate. My original idea. But it has to solve this issue of pinning my king. Oh my. 3 out of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 7. Well, not too bad for today. But, oh wow, this is one new idea that I learned today. Solving the pin by blocking it. This is really cool, actually. I learned something new. Let's double check the puzzle that I missed. I think this one is just me feeling a little bit jaded. I should have calculated more. I could have seen this for sure with the check and the discovered. And this one is just, yeah. This one, for this one, I should simply check. Firstly, prioritize the capturing move and also the checking move. Yeah. So here simply here, and then wins a pawn. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be winning because I can capture the pawn. Yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again in the next one.